Hello everyone. Our project is Cloud Implementing Web Application with Employee Details. This is an organization or company wants to store employee details and photos very efficiently, and if any new data is added, then they need to update in all their database and map them accordingly. This company doesn't want to put investment or resources like hardware. So the company requirements us to provide a system where large data can be stored based on size and storing employee information and help in retrieving the data with the help of employee ID, which we can use the primary key where this overall process is done in fast and efficient manner. So now we'll go to the implementation of workflow. Here we'll be using the Route 53, EC2, Amazon RDS and S3. The overall architecture of this system can be roughly divided into three components: selecting and configuring Amazon services, building client-side application, routing domain to EC2 server. Now let's go to the AWS console. Let's go to the AWS management console and let's search for the RDS. Let's go to the RDS and also let's create an RDS instance, like create database. Now we need to create the MySQL one. Let these all be the default versions. We need to always choose the free tier one. Changes as this employee database instance identifier. Give the password. Now let these all be the defaults one: storage, availability and durability. Creating virtual private cloud. Give the public access. Create database. It's creating a database on the name of employee. It takes few minutes to launch. It's done. It's successfully created. The RDS database is successfully created under the name of employee. Now we need to go for the S3 bucket also. As the RDS is completed, the next target is going for the S3. So we should select S3 service from AWS management console dashboard and create it. S3, create bucket name, let's be as add employee aid. See the AWS region and let it be Ohio region, and also the bucket is created in the Ohio region, and these are some of the options and permissions. Now even the S3 bucket is created. Now let's go to the EC2 instance. We need to create the EC2 instance. So deploying an EC2 instance, for this we should select EC2 service from AWS management console dashboard. Now let's go to the instance running, launch instance. Now we should always select the free tier, and we are selecting the Ubuntu. Select the free tier eligible one. And let's go to the Tito micro as it's a free tier one. Go to the next of the review and launch. No need to configure any security groups for right now. Select an existing security group. By default it will be created one. And when we are launching one, we need to create a new key pair. Let's give the key pair name KP. Download the key pair. Now let's launch the instance. See, as you can see, our instances are now launching, and give that instance name as cloud PR project. The PR. See, as you can see, the instance state is running. Now we need to connect the server to our mission. Let's go to the instances, select the one what we have created. So in order to connect the instance, we need to have the putty key generator, as we have downloaded a key pair, right? So let's download the putty. For this we need to, as I'm using the Windows, I'm using the putty generator.exe and also the putty generator file. We need to download these two files. After downloading, you can directly go and you can load the file where it is located. Now we need to connect the instance to our server. So let's go to the Ec2 instance running, select the cloud PR, connect. And now in order to connect, you need to copy this, the host name. Let's go to the data and give it as Ubuntu. Now for the SSH, go to the authorization and we need to sudo apt get install mysql client. Done. Now it's installing all. It's gonna take some time. Now even the mysql is generated. Now let's go to the RDS one, database instances, employee. Now we need to connect this database instance endpoint mysql let's paste the endpoint address u admin p. We need to enter the password. Now mysql is also created. Now we need to create a mysql data. So let's type like show databases. Yes, as you can see, information. Now let's select create database employee. MySQL use employee database changed. MySQL create table employee. Employee ID car 20. First name last name skill location 20. Done. So now these rows are created. Now let's create like show database. See, now everything is created. Employee, show tables, employee table, one row inside. Click exit. Now let's go to the framework one. Amazon RDS is created, S3 is created, EC2 is also the created. Now let's go to the web development one. Python. As you can see here, I have given the employee app Python. This is the code of ours, and we need to install the required packages also here. This is the database, Flask and templates. All are different packages that we need to install. Let's show me. We can install like this. I have already installed all the required ones. Now we are having also the different routes, where this is the home routes. We are also having 3 different routes, where we need to run the application directly routes to the page, and the routes gives information about what our web app is. And this is the like add employee, add route, yeah. And we can, and this is the flask. And also like we need to go for the files, where user is, we need to find the upload the details in this format, like employee ID, first name, last name, periodical location. This is also basically a Python SDK for SQL, where we can create, delete and update the SQLs. So now we are storing the particular image in this format and handling these exceptions. And this is the route for the admin, where we need to store all the employee details, so that every employee cannot see the other employee details. That has to be restricted only to the admin. Now let's go to the add employee details, where we can create the all the details of the employee. And this is the format: employee ID, first name, last name. Also now let's go to the loading these things, and this is the Python file, and this is the HTML version of the code. Now let's go to the get employee.html. Here we are also loading the S3 bucket, where all the employee details and information is also the stored, where stored. And you can here fetch the data. Let's go to the bottom one. Here we can get the fetch employee details. Let's go to the admin one, where only admin can change the things. And this is like if any error is occurred, it's need to the admin login page. If you have given any wrong details. And this is the employee output form, where the employees details are displayed. And this is the format one: following employee has been added to here will be, yeah, if it's saved, it will be showing the message following employee has added successfully. Now let's go to the configuration. Also copy, and we need to paste here. See, you can see the custom database we have given, and also the custom bucket, and that is the employee bucket name, and also the bucket region where it's created, and also the user. Now let's go to the Python file, Python. Now let's type like CDCS 623 project, CDC 623 branch. Yes, we need to show, let's list out all these. CS AWS live master. Copy these commands. These are the commands that we need to type those all, so that it will be installed. Paste, install Python 3, and now let's install the other versions. Install Python Flask. Now install Python MySQL, Python Butter 3. Done. For running application, type this code: sudo Python 3 list out, paste, sudo Python 3 employee app.python thread. Now we are using here freenum. Now let's install with any of our email IDs. The one website one, that is our web app one. These are the route traffics and these are the records. So it's been successfully created and these are available too also. Now let's type like manage domain, management tools, name servers. So let's give the server names what we have seen over there, the 4. Connect these route 53 to the Ec2 instances, right? Let's copy paste. Second, create record, value 4.160.76.95, create records. Now let's go to the AWS Ec2 website that is available, and you can see both are having the same. Now let's type the website one, git pull today sudo python 3 employee app.python. Yeah, see, now it's created. Now let's create the employee ID, as this is our page, employee data page. We need to give employee ID, first name, last name, primary skills, location, and we can also load the photo of employee. 73, first name like Anikya Rahane, primary skills Java he can do, and his location is like San Jose. Now we need to choose the file. Let's take the file of him. Yeah, this is the one. Open, update database, save successful. Now let's go back. Following employee, see, following employee has been added to the database. Now let's go to like the get employee information, as we have created one employee, right? Let's see whether it's been in the bucket or not. Give the username and password. Only the admin can see the employee details, right? Yeah. Now let's go to the employee ID 73, as we have given that one. See, it's been created successfully. So this is the working of a project. This is the one. We can also reset.